What's up, guys? It's your boy Zawoki back out with another of a Zawoki video. But this one is a little bit different because I just saw the title and I was like, oh no. Apparently, Conjuring House has been ordered to be closed by the state, which is a little sad because the Conjuring I've always wanted to go to and just witness the aura and witness whatever have you that's possibly there. Hopefully, this is not closed forever, but we're going to look into it with Mr. Jason Hawes, the man, the myth, the legend of ghost hunters. We're going to be watching his video about this right now. So before we go any further, if you guys could do me a solid favor and subscribe by hitting the white bar icon down at the bottom right. Hit the bell icon next to it so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification that I posted that video. And then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And with that being said, let's get into the Conjuring House has been ordered to close. Let's take a look. Also, make sure, guys, if you haven't already, go over to Jason Hawes. Give him some love by subscribing, commenting, liking, and sharing. You know the deal. The man deserves it for all the years he put into paranormal and content, or paranormal content and ghosts and so forth. He deserves it. So let's take a look.
Hey everybody, Jason Hawes here. Well, it looks like the day has come that's been being spoken about. So we've tried to get help for Miss Nunes, the owner of the Conjuring House. Every time we've done it, we've been attacked.
And you know what's funny too is Elton Castell and Matt Rife offered to buy it. They should.
You know, even more emails that have been sent recently, just actually as of yesterday and the day before, and the list goes on, and we just turn the stuff in. But I've been warning people for a long time that
Stay away.
they're going to get screwed, and or that there's going to be issues, and to avoid at all costs. But it looks like now the state has stepped in, and that's only one department of the state. Let me show you what we're talking about here.
Oh boy.
So, the state of Rhode Island, the state files orders to close the Conjuring House for business. Here's why. So, this is from the Providence Journal, which is a Rhode Island-based paper out here. It's the biggest one out here. So, Providence, the State Department of Labor and Training has ordered the Conjuring House to close, alleging the business ran out. It's been run out of the inspiration of the 2013 horror movie The Conjuring, has been operating without workers' compensation insurance since May. The department issued a stop work order on October 22nd. So, and she's still been doing business. So let's just make that aware.
Oh boy.
After an investigation found that the Conjuring House had at least one employee, which to be honest with you, there's been many, and that it did not have workers' compensation insurance coverage on file with the department. It ordered the Conjuring House to immediately suspend the operation of its business and remain suspended until it provided proof of insurance. Conjuring House owner Jacqueline Nunes told the Providence Journal via text last week that she wasn't required to have workers' compensation. It's amazing to me. Okay. The stop work order names Nunes and a corporation owned by her that owns the Conjuring House and Balefire LLC. This goes on. The order came to light last week after the department filed suit in a workers' compensation court to enforce its orders and to levy fines against Nunes. That case is scheduled for a pretrial hearing November 26th. The latest in a series of challenges around the Conjuring House. The stop work order is the latest in a series of recent challenges for Nunes and the Conjuring House business. Nunes told the Providence Journal that she had been committed for psychiatric care at the Landmark Medical Center in July and a Fatima Hospital in September. October 23rd, Nunes was notified that Burrillville Police Chief Stephen J. Lynch, one of several town officials that reviewed business license, had rejected her application to renew the entertainment license that allows her to operate the Conjuring House as a business.
Dang.
The town council, the licensing authority in the town, is scheduled to decide the matter November 18th. On October 28th, Nunez was charged by the Burrillville police with driving under the influence. The matter is scheduled for a pretrial conference date, December 17th, in District Court Providence. Now, why this is also a big issue is she has
Dang.
not been refunding people money. As gentleman Scott, who dealt with that recently, some videos were posted. You
Sh-
can check those out on Simply Strange Ben.
She is digging herself in a hole. Like, we're talking about a place that people want to learn the history and from the movies and stuff like that. And it's sad to see that it's gone this direction. I'm hoping that somebody's able to save the Conjuring House. But under Nunez, it don't look like it's going anywhere good.
Page. Um, and she promised to refund the money, but she has promised that to numerous people,
And she
and she
hasn't.
hasn't. I mean, nobody's gotten a refund. People have flown across the country, come to find out they can't get in, and then they're told, "Well, we'll refund your money, or you can book another day and additional cost," and that never happens. And this was one of my two
Jason Hawes should buy it.
concerns when it came down to people still going to the Conjuring House. And now, as we see, the business is actually being shut down by the state, and that's only one fact.
Man, if I had the money, I would love to buy the Conjuring and just and take care of it and stuff like that.
One faction or one area of the state. I think it's going to come from numerous directions at this point, and I foresee that she's probably still going to try to keep on going with business. But here's another issue. So
Taxes.
I guess she's dealt with Fair Harbor. Some people have reached
Licenses.
out to Fair Harbor. Some people who have been looking for refunds and haven't gotten any, who have paid money but never got what they paid for. So Fair Harbor, I guess, is shut down the account. They've suspended their dealings with Miss Nunez, the Conjuring House, and Balefire, whatever you want to call it, which now means that they don't even have a way to take in money. So this comes to another issue where, okay, now are
She's
people
gonna,
going to go to a website and pay?
or she's gonna do it by cash, and then they can't track it, and so forth like that. She's gonna get herself even worse.
They're going to pay her direct. Are they going to give her cash? I mean, all
PayPal.
these things mean that there's going to be no receipts, no way for you to protect yourself financially from losing this money. Um, we just received things about a week and a half ago where she sent us, I don't even understand why, all her information to show us how much she's brought in from the Conjuring House, from people taking tours
Like trying
and
to
so
rub it in her
forth.
face.
I mean, and let's just say that it was well over 500,000. Okay. And that, how many of those people never got what they paid for and just have kept quiet? I mean, we've seen 20, 30, 40 people come forward so far. Again, this has been a big concern. We didn't want people to be screwed financially. So if you have booked the Conjuring House, you may want to contact whoever. If you've paid any money, you're going to need to contact your credit card company or your bank
Cancel
and
it.
show them this information. Because
Dang.
as of right now, her accounts were shut down
It's a
because
scam,
of the
pretty
things
much.
going on, because of the constant complaints. The business is supposedly supposed to shut down. So you have no way to protect yourself unless you contact your credit card company or your
And you
bank.
fight
And
for
I
it.
know a lot of people have paid prior.
And that's not even 100% because if you spend money knowing that you spent it, it's going to be a lot harder to get it back. It's like almost like the other day, somebody tried using my card in UK or whatever for $100 or for like two to $300, and they made it sound like they weren't possibly going to be able to return the money because I bought something through Etsy in that area, and somehow somebody got my stuff from there, and it was a lot harder to receive back. So hopefully these people that are trying to get their money back are not going to have a hard time because one, the account is closed. So how can you get your money back from an account that's closed? Some banks have that. Um, it's not insurance, but it's like a, I can't remember what it's called, but like if somebody took your money and the bank is technically held reliable, which not a lot of banks do anymore. um, I really hope that people get their money back, but $500,000 and she hasn't paid anything back. Does she realize that she's got to pay taxes on that?
which again is scary because I don't want people to lose out on money. And of course, the second reason behind all
And for Minnesota, that's 9%. So technically, it's almost 10%. So she would, and technically, in Minnesota's terms, technically need to be paying $50,000 on that 50, 100, or $500,000 that she made.
of this
That's just
is,
state
you know,
tax. That's not including federal.
for people's safety, whether it's financially or physical, but also I don't want anybody to get hurt. And it's more and more appearing that way. And another scary thing is where this is going. The state's going to shut her down. The banks are shutting her down. She's going, there's going to be issues. I
She's
mean,
gonna
this
have
is not going to be positive. I mean,
bankruptcy.
a bunch of us got attacked a week and a half ago, supposedly that we got her shut down. We didn't. We had nothing to do with it. This is her own doing. We've tried to help her out for the longest time, even after the attacks, even after the claims. She's still sending messages to people saying that I tried to take her out, which is ridiculous,
I don't see
and
Jason doing that.
which makes her liable.
Jason's got more better things to do with his life and time, and he's got ghost hunters that he's doing, and YouTube, and his children and grandkid. You don't have time for this BS crap.
And people just when I say you need to avoid that place, I'm not saying it as a means to try to hurt her. I'm saying it as a means to try to protect
Protect you.
everyone else, including her, to be honest. So this is a big concern. Again, the state has now filed papers. They sent a stop order, so she's not supposed to be doing business. So we're making this video on, November 13th. So she's received that weeks ago, and I know for a fact that there's been events that have gone on there, that other people have shown up there.
Probably Halloween.
So she's still doing business, even against what the state has said. I don't know how she's going to be taking in money in the future. I don't know how any of you who paid are going to get your money back. And that is really, really concerning to me.
If she was smart, she would sell the place. Try to get some money out of what she spent or bought it for, which I think she bought it for like $1.4 million. But she needs to sell it to somebody that's actually going to take care of it. To be honest, keep its history and its legacy intact and protected. And I don't think this Nunez is going to go in the right direction. Plus, she's working without a business license. That's illegal.
It really is. So if you have booked the Conjuring House and you've paid anything, you need to contact your bank, your credit card companies, and just let them know. Let them know that this business closed down. Let them get you your money back. I don't foresee this going in a positive way by any means. And if you want to check out
Keeps
the
going
story, I'll put
down.
the link below. But you can
I'll
just go
post
to
the
the
link also down.
Providence Journal, which is a paper right here in Rhode Island. And you can see right where it says state files orders to close the Conjuring House for business.
Damn.
And they explain the reasons why. And according to messages that she sent us the other day, yesterday, to be honest, I guess Fair Harbor has shut down her accounts because of the complaints of people paying and not getting what they paid for, or just I guess many different reasons when it comes down to that. But again, please spread the word. Just boycott the place. Contact the banks. Let them know what has happened. Contact your credit card companies. Let them know what has happened if you've paid, and let's just pray this comes to a positive end And I don't know, but I have to be honest. I'm concerned. I'm concerned where this is going. I'm concerned that this is going to be bad. So
I'm concerned that it's leaving out a place of investigations for ghost hunters like Jason or thousands of other ghost hunting channels and groups that would love to go there, including myself. I mean, I just opened up the Pandora's box and dipped my toes in there, but there are people that do this for their livelihood, and going to the Conjuring House definitely boosts their views and their camaraderie. No, that's not it. Boost their views and boost their and the evidence that we find and so forth. It's sad to see this place go down like it is. Hopefully it turns out better under different ownership. But with this Nunez person that I've watched on different channels and stuff like that, including J Cart, definitely go over to his channel and give him some love. J Cart has said the same thing too. It's upsettingly sad to see this go down. With that being said, guys, if any of you guys have booked this place, try to get your money back. Like Jason Hawes said, boycott it until somebody gets in there that actually is going to take care of that business. Comments are down below. Like I said before, hit the like button for obvious reasons that the boycotting for this Conjuring House is to get it shut down and reset. It needs a reset button. Is what it needs. So again, thank you guys for watching. Please take care. Be safe. As always, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.